Hi, everybody, and welcome to this episode of The Whole Woman. Today, I have with me two amazing young women that are making things happen in the world of business. Dorian Cooper and Donna Rogers are the proprietors of Anita's Shea 7. And when we come back from this break, we're going to get right into it and let them explain to you how, when, why, and all that good stuff about the world of business. We'll be right back.
You always going so fast, burning it up. You got you running like that, right past what you want. So do like I do, and move like I move. Feel that magic down in your shoes. That's why I'm walking like this. That's why I'm walking like this. Yeah. You always moving so fast, breaking your neck. You've been running so far, but you ain't got there yet. So do what I do.
And we're back, everybody. It's so good to have the two young ladies that are joining me today. That is Mrs. Dorian Cooper and Donna Rogers, and they are the proprietors of Anita's Shea 7. And I'm gonna, it is so good to have you all with me. Welcome.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing the story because I got in on the middle part or the bottom end of it, so I want to know the story just like everybody else. One of the things I want to ask Donna is, how did you guys come up with the concept, the idea for the company?
Well, first of all, I came up with the idea. Actually, it was a God-given idea.
They're the best kind.
Yes. And I started my natural hair journey about maybe 3.5 years ago. And the products that I was using, that they were not beneficial when it comes to natural, natural plants and stuff that feeds the follicles of the hair.
Mm-hmm.
So I started coming up with my own formulations.
Okay.
And I took my dear cousin Dory. I took it to her store and I asked her if she would like to have my products in her store to see how they would sell. So I waited 2 weeks. I haven't heard from her, so I called her. Mm-hmm. She said
that's how you do business. You just have to call. You just have to make sure.
You gotta Gotta
Follow
follow up.
through. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a very busy woman. So
Yes.
yeah, I had to follow up and see see what was going on. So she said she haven't gotten any time to she haven't got a chance to really display it. So I told her I would give her, some more time. So while I was putting pen to paper at my desk at work, I was supposed to have been in office all day, but then someone called in sick and I had to go on the road. And I really didn't feel like going on the road and it was so hot.
Was it for that?
Very hot. Yeah. When I went out, I ran into a very good friend of mine in the parking lot by the credit union teachers on what street that is? West Atlantic. The teachers credit union in the parking lot.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. I was going to drop off a package to someone in there. And he was talking to someone in the parking lot also. But when he saw me dead in my tracks. And he came to me and he told me, actually, he's a prophet. If you don't mind me saying his name on the platform, his name is Prophet Peter Spencer.
Okay.
Yeah, he came to me. Actually, he left the person that he was speaking to when he came to me. And he said, I have something to tell me. So he said, God showed me that you were getting into a business. And he said, I'm going to be putting my name on my labels.
Okay.
Now, nobody knew that what I was doing, not even my household, not even my sisters, brothers. And he said, every product that I make is going to be assigned. An angel is going to be assigned to every product that I make. As I make the products, God is going to give me ideas to make more products.
Okay.
So that's where
well, the idea had already been born. He just was the witness. Yeah, he was just your confirmation to say that. And Dorian, she said that she came to you to ask you to put them in your store. Let's talk a little bit about what it is that you do.
Well, I'm a pharmacist, as you had said, and I'm currently running, a successful pharmacy here in Freeport, Bahamas. And, it's an opportunity for her to get the product out there, for people to see it and to share the product and so that persons can become more acquainted with it. So I told her, sure, not a problem. However, the reason why I had not advanced the product as yet and actually saw how we both connected in becoming partners for this business was because at the time when she was doing her product, I was also doing my product.
Okay.
I also had a natural hair product that I was using for myself, actually on my hair, because all my life I've actually had my hair perm. This is the first time actually that I've gone natural. In fact, this is actually the first time that I'm actually wearing my natural hair out.
Yeah.
I have been growing it. Sorry?
She forced you into your naturality.
There you go.
I have, I've always had permed hair. Nice. I had really, really good length, actually.
Yeah, you did.
But my hair started to thin out. It started to, the edges and, different areas, because I've always had thick hair, as actually, you can see. And my hair started to thin out. And so I was like, okay, this is not going to work for me. And I've always knew that natural products, like the aloe and vitamin E and, various hibiscus and things along that line. So, and then I had acquired a few more oils that I was mixing in with my base. And so I started using that. And, it was really making a huge difference in my hair. And so I actually had already compiled a base that I also had on, that I was displaying in my business as well. So when she came to me, I think either my product was already out or I told her I was getting ready to bring my own out in about a week or two. So I said, well, I'll put it on the shelf, but I have to showcase my own in the front line. So I said to her, I thought about it, and I meditated on it and prayed about it, and I said, okay, what came to me was, I said, okay, Dawn is my cousin, and she's not just my cousin. She's actually my first cousin, and we grew up together. And we're very close. Our family has always been close and has always stayed close. So I said, this makes no sense. I said, she's doing a natural hairline, and I'm doing a natural hairline. And the products actually were very similar. When she told me what was in her product, there was a few that I had in mine that she didn't have in hers, and there was a few that she had in hers that I didn't have in mine. And we were actually getting, very decent results, from the product. She already had a few persons who had tried a product, and she was getting some results from it, and vice versa for me. So I told her, why don't we, come together and, collaborate and, bring our products together and merge this and, see what we can come out of it, and bringing the two heads together. The fact that she was already working on her end, I was already working on my end. And, being a pharmacist, I was able to help bring together, better numbers, in terms of how we can, do that correct ratio to really get that good margin, that we need of the different products, and the potency of the product, and, things along, or the strength, of the product, and things along that line. And so she said, okay. She took another week or so. She said, yeah, I want to just, meditate on it as well and pray about it. And, she spoke to the guy, the prophet who she had spoken to, because she had already, I think, engaged him. And, he saw it, and he said, yeah, this is good. This is good for your product. And, we're both based in the Lord. So, that was automatic, for us.
Yeah.
So we went ahead, and we came together, and we sat and put some stuff together, put some numbers together, put some product together, did our research, did our homework, and put the product together, did a little bit of tweaking along the way, and here we are, Anita Shea 7, and we're loving it. Absolutely loving it.
Let's talk about the name. How did you guys come up with the name for the company?
Well, my middle name is Anita. I prefer, I like the name Anita. It's more like catchy.
Okay.
And Shea is basically the base of all the ingredients. That is the base ingredient.
The shea butter.
It's inside the product. Yeah, the shea butter. And the number 7, we all know that that's the number of completion. And I'm also the 7th child of my siblings. So that makes it incomplete.
Yeah, because what I did, what I told her, because after we spoke, and she shared with me how everything came about for her. So I said, you know what? I said I respect the word of the Lord, and I said, I respect your vision, and I said I respect everything that you've said and that I've seen, even right down to the colors. She had already envisioned. So, I'm not a proud person at all. I said, I am going to come on to, that prophetic word and that prophetic vision and that prophetic insight. And, because it's already blessed. So it didn't make no sense inventing the wheel and
going to fighting and all that sort of stuff.
There was only one thing that I mentioned to her that I think we can add to it. But I said, because we're going into a partnership, we can do that something and, whatever little contract that we have and, trading as information and stuff like that. But I said, I'm good. And the beauty behind it is that it was still connected to the Lord and, to royalty. And so I said, I'm good. We could run with that. I'm good.
Well, it's interesting the way it happened, and it's interesting the fact that you guys, even though your family, your cousins, first cousins, it's unusual because they believe first you're women, and they believe women can't work together. So that's the first thing, and then your family, which is like the second no. So to me, that speaks volume. Yeah, that speaks volumes about the power of God and what it is that when He orchestrates something and you're obedient to Him, how it could come together and move into the place that He would want it to move. Because Dory, you could have very easily said, no, I had my own and I want my own name and I'm going to stick to my name unless we have to put 2 names or we have to change the name. Because you know how most people go.
Yes.
You know how most people go. let's talk
Absolutely.
about some of the things you use in the product, some of the items that you put in the products to make the products what they are. You don't have to go into your technical, your little secrecy thing, but just some of the products so that people could get to see the quality of the products. And these are products that you use yourself, and both of you are natural and have your sides and everything. So that speaks volumes to what the products are capable of. Let's talk about some of the things you put in the products. Any one of you could take it.
Dory, you want to go
Anyone
first?
could take it. Dory, you want to go first? You go ahead.
Trying to-
Oh, you go.
I'm trying
Either
to
one.
show- Yeah, this is the
Shampoo.
the shampoo,
Okay.
and it's basically plant-based ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
We have the hibiscus. We have the shea butter actually, and we also have the tea tree and peppermint oil. We
Okay.
have the flaxseed and the biotin, and also our secret exclusive blend that no one dares to
Keep
know.
the secret. Keep the secret.
That's a secret. And the Colonel's recipe. We have our recipe too.
Yeah. So let's. So that's the shampoo. What about the other? What about some of the other products that you have?
Well, the conditioner, they basically have all the same ingredients, but then
Mhm.
we like tweak it. We tweak. This is the conditioner here.
Okay. Okay. Let's talk. Let's talk about how the sales of the products have been going. Like what kind of avenues have you used to get the products out to the public?
Well, just before we move, at least you could decide if you want to move to that. But I wanted to just mention a little bit more about the product, the ingredients
That's
Um,
fine. You can go ahead.
that's in the products. I am a huge, big believer in natural products and on every level, whether it be for your skin, intake internally, for your
Mhm.
hair, your eyes, whatever it is. I believe because I believe in scripture, the word of the Lord said the leaves are for the healing of the nation. I
Yes.
believe in
Yes.
that. And and having the understanding too of what nutrients and vitamins and minerals and antioxidants do for the body, knowing
Mhm.
that they literally slow down the aging process in our body.
Mhm.
If we take the right combination and use the right combination of them, and things along that line. And the products, majority of the products are about probably about 90% or so natural. Some of them are 100% natural. And the thing about the thing about the products and the natural ingredients that we use in it, we know, and they were chosen because of how they nurture the body. Sorry,
Mhm.
nurture the hair follicles,
Here.
how
Okay.
they nurture the skin, and how they feed the hair follicles and the hair shaft. And with the shampoo in particular, one of the things I really love about the shampoo, because we had added just a very small amount of baking soda, to our
Mhm.
shampoo, and baking soda has a very wide variety of uses
You. Yes.
that are good for the body in and out.
Mhm.
But what we really loved about the baking soda, and what we found that the baking soda does for the hair and for the scalp, is that it really truly gives it a very good
Good
washing.
clean. Yes.
Yes, it
Yes.
gives a very good clean, and it really cleans the scalp. And so the combination that we have for the shampoo is that in cleaning the scalp, it really helps to get to the pores of the scalp, and
Mhm.
then some of the other ingredients that we have helps actually to heal and um, I don't necessarily want to use the word cure, but it really helps to clean and fix some of the various problems that we have with our scalp, like seborrheic dermatitis, with having very severe damage, dandruffs, or
Mhm.
scalp,
Really?
dry scalp,
Yeah.
even excessively oily scalp. You know, the
Okay.
shampoo actually really helps with all of that. So, because we have specific ingredients that does that, and so what the shampoo does is by cleansing the scalp and helping to heal the scalp. Now, the nutrients that we have in the shampoo and in the treatment and in the conditioner can actually now penetrate
Great.
the
Okay.
pores of the scalp. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
so that they can get to the hair follicles, and also the because your hair shaft is now clean. This is your hair shaft here because that is
Mm-hmm.
now clean. The nutrients of the oil of the various oils and the bases that we have in the shampoo and in the treatment and in the conditioner can really now get to the hair follicles, get to the hair shaft, and feed it what it needs so that your hair can grow naturally and properly the way it should. And just one other quick note. With some of the ingredients that we have in our product, something called DHT blockers. What they do, especially for persons who have thinning hair around the edges and just various parts of the hair and just naturally grow your hair, they suppress a particular, I think it's hormonal issue, let me put it that way,
Mm-hmm.
that causes the hair to slow down in its growth and actually literally stop growing. And by depressing that, by slowing that down, I think I want to use the word enzyme. Please forgive me if I'm using the incorrect word or hormone. I'm sorry, it's a hormone.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what it does is now it allows the hair to do what it's naturally designed to
Time
do,
to do.
which is
Mm.
grow, which is grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that hormone actually suppresses the growth of the hair, and so by suppressing that hormone, now it allows the hair shaft and the follicles to be fed properly and to grow naturally. And that's some of the ingredients that we have inside our product, as well as just your baseline nutrients, your vitamin E, your coconut oil, your fish oil, that you're getting all of that good omega-3 and all of that good fatty acids, and that you're feeding your hair and your skin that you need to allow the hair to just flourish. It's like if you feed and you nurture a plant, you water a plant and you give it what it
Mm-hmm.
needs, and you
Sunlight,
give it what it needs.
sunlight, and all that good
It,
stuff.
yeah, it responds back to you. It
Yes.
lets you know that because you gave it some love, it's giving you some love back. And
Back.
so,
That's right. They say
I
thank
think
you.
yes,
I
yes,
appreciate it
yes,
very much.
yes, yes.
Yeah. That.
So we really and we really try to handpick a lot of our ingredients that well, all of our ingredients actually that we have in the product. And just one little other quick note I wanted to mention: we have a lot of very good indigenous plants that are here to the Bahamas on the whole.
Mhm.
And from us growing up, there was a lot of plants that we learned,
Yes.
from
Yes.
our parents, and
That's the
what they
secret
used to
right
use.
there.
Go ahead, Donna. Huh?
That's the secret right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's.
that's one of
Yeah.
our exclusive blends. That we learned from our parents that they've taught us over the years, and we came together and put our minds together and put some of those plans that we know have been very successful for our parents over the years in terms of helping us, and we've put some of those things in our special blend that has, like I said, have made a world of difference. So just wanted to put that in there as well.
Well, that needed to be put in there because you come from the pharmaceutical perspective, so you get to
Yes,
put the in-depth and explain exactly how it all comes together.
That's
I'm
yes,
right.
yes,
fascinated.
yes.
I'm fascinated over the fact that you guys came together and decided to work together and decided to make it something that's successful. I know the journey. Everything when it comes to business takes money. What have been some of the challenges that you guys have faced in developing and building this business? What are some of the challenges that you've been going through?
You
There
gonna
has
start,
been
Donna?
some challenges. Definitely.
You guys could take it one at a time, either one. That's how
Go
it
ahead,
goes.
go ahead, Dee.
Yeah, we had some financial challenges because when I did my first product, I only had about $20 towards my first ingredient. Yes. And that's one of the secret ingredients international.
Hmm.
And one of my coworkers, she was she was passing the computer, my laptop, while I was at work, and she put $80 in my hand.
Wow.
She said, God told me to give this to you to start your business.
Wow.
Look at God.
And that very first ingredient cost me was $99.
God is awesome.
To make it up.
God is just
Yes.
awesome. He's amazing. And no matter what you're going through, yeah, and no matter what you're dealing with, as long as you're in his sphere and in his he got you. He carries you. He provides for you. He keeps you, and he shows up every single time.
Absolutely.
You what a sense coming on board, and you did your own before you got into it with Donna. How what were some of the challenges you found in creating your product?
You finished, Donna?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, for the most part, starting any business on your own, initially is, there's going to be a financial challenge, which is one of the reasons why most persons who do start a company or do start a business tend to go out and look for investors or, find ways that funds can come into their product. Now, for me, unlike Donna at the moment, she's not married, but I'm married. So it was not just myself.
With kids.
She's putting me out there, huh?
Yeah, she's single. Yeah, she's single.
Yes. It's single and sort of looking.
Sort of looking.
God is good. So, my husband definitely believed in me and believed in what I was doing. And so, he helped me out a little just in terms of, because, everything was still based on its trial stage in terms of, what you're able to do. So it was not on a wide scale, situation. And we just really wanted to get some good testers out there to see if the product is doing for others what I knew it had done for me. And so, yes, after we put it out, we did have we had some very, very good feedbacks and some very, very good results and response, come back to us. So, the funds that we had accumulated, from that, basically I was withholding it actually because when Donna came along, I actually still had those funds there. So what we did was we brought together the funds that we already had, and then I had asked my husband to give us an additional small loan, so that, well, it was a loan that I didn't have to pay back. So,
that's the best kind.
yes, that's the best kind.
That's the best loan.
That's what I say.
So he made an investment, into the business for us, and so we were able to at least get our initial products and move forward, and then as the funds came in, we just turned over what we were doing, and we're still sort of in that mode, and we're hopefully looking towards going to maybe our government eventually to do a grant program and things along that line. But that's on the financial end. Like I said, that sort of happens in most cases, and then we wait for God to open up those right doors. So we know that it's just a matter of time. But I think one of our other challenges that we have found, not so much not having the products or the ingredients, I should say, that we need for our product line, but what we would like to do, one of the investments that we're looking forward to, that we would actually hope to soon present to our government, is developing a piece of property so that we can do our own farming, so that we can farm, a lot of our natural, especially our indigenous products that that we grow here. That's a part of our blend, but there's a lot of the ingredients that we carry that we can grow ourselves, that we can, farm, and we're able to actually use it naturally and specifically in our product, because we're really trying to stay as chemical free as possible, with our products. But obviously that's a major challenge for us moving forward. So we
Mm-hmm.
really would like to see something along that line come forward to us. But for now, we're good. But when you
Mm.
look, really further down the line or further ahead, you want to make sure that you have sufficient resources,
Ingredients,
yeah,
ingredients to be
resources to
able.
draw from to make sure that we are at maximum production. So that's one of the things that we're looking forward to, and we've already been planning towards.
This is just it. You know what's happening now in our country and in the world. Actually, it is amazing to see how you could take the things that are around you and make
Absolutely.
and turn it into a business or turn it into something that is able to sustain you and your family and help people in the interim. Now, when
Yes.
you talk about
Yes.
when you talk about the farming part of it and growing the stuff, that's a job for other people because
Yes.
now you need
Exactly.
persons to be able to do that.
Yes.
And then not only that, the ingredients that you'll be growing, I'm sure there'll be other products and other things that can be spin-off products from those as well. I know that somebody one of the viewers is asking about alopecia, if the product works for persons who may be going through that. You have a lot of persons who wear weave and who just their hair lines are being destroyed because of certain things. What? How do you your product line up in that regard?
Well, I don't know. I just saw a question pop up. I don't know if it's the same question, but the amazing thing with the specific condition that she used, alopecia, this particular product so I should say some of the active ingredients in the product line that we have actually work specifically for persons who have alopecia. So this
Okay.
is actually an excellent product for those persons who may be experiencing that condition. Because, like I had mentioned, about the DHT blockers, that's one of the things that causes the alopecia. So most definitely, actually, is something. Now, obviously, we're not saying that every single person, who uses the product is going to get,
The same
that
result. The same
yeah,
result.
yeah,
Yeah.
because
Hmm.
everyone's body is different, everyone's
Different.
makeup is different. Some things work for others, it doesn't work, for others. And then also too, it depends on the severity of the person's problem, the severity of the
Hmm.
person's condition, how long they've had it, and then maybe some other underlying problems and conditions that may be contributing, to that particular issue. But most definitely, based on that particular disease condition, this should help in some
And
ways to bring about results.
to
Yeah, for
stimulate
that.
growth.
Yes.
Dave,
About, about 2 years ago, when I went to Nassau to one of my cousin's funeral, I have two cousins who have the same problem with alopecia, and they're women. So they keep their hair short and they wear wig. So I took some of the shampoo with me as a trial,
hmm
and they started using it. And I told them to do exactly what it says, and you will get results.
follow the instructions.
Yeah,
Yes.
full instructions. So she started using the shampoo, and within 2 to 3 weeks, she
Hmm.
could have seen her bald spots actually regrow itself back,
Wow.
along
Wow.
with along with the treatment itself.
Yeah, we had mentioned about having them come on, but we didn't get the
Yeah,
opportunity to do that. But what
yeah.
I want, yeah, what I
They
wanted,
had to work. They had to
yeah,
work, so they couldn't
yeah.
make it.
But my thing is, I know that you have witnesses and testimonies about the product.
Mhm.
I've tried the product. I've washed my hair with it. I can tell you when you wash your hair with that shampoo, it's be like squeaky, squeaky. That's how it
Yes.
feels. That's how it almost feels when you
You
wash
don't
your
want to
hair.
go in the shower.
Yeah, that's the
Yes.
clean.
That's
You
squeaky
get the
clean.
clean.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. You get the
And
clean from
actually,
it.
it doesn't strip the hair too. I just wanted to mention that because some people may think that because of the baking soda, it strips the hair. Actually, it does not strip your hair. How you would know if a product is stripping your hair, if your hair really starts to break and starts to get damaged, that's because you're really pulling away all of your natural nutrients. But because of the amount, the quantity, that we have inside of it, it does not break the hair and it does not strip the hair. So it is just right.
Yeah, it's more like a replenishment. It
Yeah,
replenishes the hair.
but it comes from, well, like you said, one of the things that you're capable of doing, Dory, is to keep the balance because of your knowledge of certain things, to be able
Right,
to make sure the balance is right so that
right.
so
Yeah,
that
you
it
got to
does
keep
what
the
it's
pH
supposed to.
balance of your hair correct. Yes.
Yes, yes. The thing, it's interesting that something so simple. You all mentioned about how our mothers grew up and how they kept their hair, and we know that our mothers had long, beautiful hair.
Oh, yeah.
And Dory, you had beautiful. Your hair was way
Long.
long on you,
Yes.
way
Yes.
down on, yeah. And Donna,
Yes.
Mhm.
yours was because you all cut them
Yeah,
since going
we did
naturally.
cut them,
Had to,
yeah.
Right.
yeah, you had to cut away
We
the
did
ends. So it isn't as if y'all don't have examples, or we don't have examples in the proof of what the products are capable of. And you said that your hair was thinning, and Dorian, I can see that your hair now is has grown and thickened up a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your natural hair. There you
It's
go.
coming back. It's coming back. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, it's
It's
coming
coming
back.
back.
You talked
Yes.
about the farm and wanting to be able to grow as a part of the future. I know that you guys are working on getting the products internationally distributed. I don't know if you would want to talk a little bit about that journey that you're going through now.
Do you want to take a look at it?
Yeah, we already emailed back and forth with the FTA, but right now they want us to like formulate it in a different way when it comes to the wording.
Mm-hmm.
We started doing it last year before the
Mm-hmm.
hurricane, and
Mm-hmm.
then everything out of whack.
And then
And
COVID
And then
came along. Yes.
everything
COVID
got
came
even
to
worse.
visit.
Yeah,
Yes. Visit. I love that word. Visit.
Yeah, it's only visit. Oh, he got to
it's not
go.
Yes.
He got to go.
Temporary. Yes.
um, and so all it takes now is to put what you need to put in place. And of course, like everything else, an injection of finances would make it go swiftly.
Yes.
Would make it go
Yes.
swiftly. So
Yes.
anybody watching the show or comes to the show afterwards, we're taking investments. We're taking investments.
Yes.
we are
We're looking
not
forward
looking
to
the
we're looking to take investments. I know that you guys have started working on a line of skin products. Let's talk a bit about that process.
Well, we started off with the body butters. They come in 3 cents. We
Mhm.
have lemongrass. Funny,
Next
the
week.
camera-
Yes. There you go.
Yeah, it does the backwards right. It does the right back thing. Yes. Okay.
That's the
And that
lemongrass.
okay.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
They all have the same ingredients but different scents.
Okay.
Orange citrus.
Citrus
Okay.
and
The lavender.
this is the lavender.
I love that lavender. Oh,
The
that's
lavender.
The
Yeah.
lavender.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is the most popular one right here.
Yes,
Even the
that is
men
a-
like to
yes.
use it.
Yes,
Wow.
and I love the lemongrass too. I mean, that lemongrass really smells like you picking the leaf off of the tree.
Wow. Wow. The thing.
Really does.
Now, persons, I have persons asking where can you purchase. I have persons wanting to know. So what I want you guys to do is to go ahead and let persons know how they can get the products. They're asking about how you can get the products in Nassau as well. So you guys go ahead and tell them how they can go ahead and get your Facebook page, all that sort of stuff. Go ahead and let persons know how they can reach out to you guys.
Go ahead, Dee.
But yeah, we can ship it to Nassau once we get your information, your telephone number, and everything. As long as the barcode is sailing, it'll be on that boat.
Also, too, actually, what we will do, we will. There's a contact distributor in Nassau. We can get her. I can get her information to you so that you can, because we're also now working on trying to get it into a few of the stores as well in Nassau. Here
Right.
on Grand Bahama, we have it in the Solomon's Food Store. Like we said, because of this COVID situation, just really threw a lot of things out of whack, a little chaotic with trying to get the products back into the shops and things along that line. But most definitely, anyone in Freeport, you can definitely find it in Health Springs Pharmacy on Coral Road, number 2 Angelus Beauty Complex on Coral Road. The contact number, I guess maybe we'll put it up as we go along throughout the show. It's 373-0034. That's the shop number, 373-0034. Or you can just pop in and the product is right on the shelf. And, we have persons there who will serve you and show you exactly where it is. And we even have, I have two of the employees actually use the product. So they can even tell you themselves what it has done for them. And we both personally only use the product. I only use the product on my hair. And I wanted to mention that I actually have only been growing my hair for 2 years. This is 2 years growth. This is 2 years growth. My hair was, I'm trying to get my the thing I'm right. Okay, here we go. My hair was probably about here. Yeah, right there. Right about there.
Because you cut it. Yeah.
So this is probably about 2 years growth just on Anita Shea 7th product. And just being committed to the product and allowing it to work its magic and using the oil, every now and then and trying to keep the hair oiled properly. So it has really, my hair loves it. Let me put it that way. My hair loves it. And I know Donna actually, because she was growing her hair for about 3 years. And unfortunately, we just actually shared some information and she had some breakage. But it was not, we found out that it was not because she was wondering what was going on. And I said, after she explained to me what was going on with it, I said, okay, I don't think it's the product that you were having the issues with, because like I say, we only use our products on our hair. I think she was having some type of hormonal imbalance.
Okay.
Her hair, her body was going through some issues. And so she only this is very recent, that she had some breakage. And but actually, since she told me that, and I had recommended a few products to her, being a pharmacist, that helps to bring some things back into rebalance. And she just started doing more protective styling for her hair. And now I notice
going back now.
Having the breakage.
Shrinkage right now.
That she was having. She's not having breakage anymore. So it let us know that was due to that, not to that. But I wanted to mention that because, you would think growing her hair for 3 years being natural, it should be longer than that. So that's what happened.
The thing about it is,
I just want to bring reassurance for those
the other location
to get the product in Nassau. We will have. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
No, we have a new location in Freeport, actually down in Hunters. We have a new location in Hunters, Easy Go Corner Store.
Okay.
Yeah, we have them in there also.
That's for the persons in Freeport. Dory, go ahead, Dory. You were saying something about. Oh, sorry, Donna. Go ahead. I got a little delay. Go ahead, Donna.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I just wanted to reiterate in Nassau that we will be having a distributor in Nassau and a contact person, and where we were also in the process actually of trying to get it in some of the stores over there. But like I said, COVID came and threw some things out of line. So what I will do is get the information to Miss Wiley, and she can get the information right back to you, because I
give me the number again.
Don't want to.
Give me the telephone number again. 323.
373. I'm sorry, 373. 00.
00.
That's the contact over here.
Say it again.
34
00.
0034 373 0034.
Okay. Okay.
And let me give you the contact of the number in Nassau. Well, I'm just pulling it up. Sorry, I didn't have it right at
Okay.
my hand.
It's okay.
It's
Life happens.
427
Okay. Hold on for me. Hold
4201.
on.
Okay.
Okay. 427.
4201.
Okay. That will remain there.
That will be
That
the
will remain
contact.
there.
That will be the contact for Nassau.
Okay. Okay. So those two numbers will be there on the screen once the show is gone over and people come back to watch it. They'll be able to go to those numbers and call to find out exactly how to get the products. So
Yes.
that's one is Nassau and one is Freeport. Now the numbers are here twice. I put them on the screen as well as there on the chat. So I am. We were talking. We didn't go so much in depth with the Shea Butter, the body products. Let's talk a little bit about the response of persons to the body products. You said that the lavender is one of the most popular ones. Let's talk about some of the ingredients that's in that and what that does.
Well, with the lavender, well, actually the lavender, the orange citrus, and the lemongrass, they have the same ingredients. Only one thing is the scents. But it aids also in skin disorders like psoriasis, eczema. It's good for muscle pains, body aches. It's also good for therapeutic massages and people with sunburns, and it also naturally tones the skin.
Okay.
So if you want to cut out the bleaching cream, get your natural tone.
Come to your natural color.
Yes.
What's on the parts of your body that's hidden?
That's right.
Well, I wanted to add to that in that we've actually had a number of customers who had skin rashes on their skin. And after applying and using the body butters, the skin rash actually left them. I think Donna had a friend that she was over here and she was able to take a product with her back to Texas.
Actually, it's Minnesota.
Go ahead.
Actually, when she first came over, I gave her a sample, full size, actually, and she tried it on her husband and her daughter because they were having like little itchy rashes and stuff on their skin. So when she used it, she said it worked overnight. Wow. And then the next day, she told me to make some more. So I made about 7 to see if she wanted maybe 2 or 3 because she asked for 2. She bought 7 of them and took them back to her country with her. She said they're working wonders for her and her family.
Wow. Yeah, and that was one of our most recent testimonies. But we've had other persons actually who have said the same thing because we know the ingredients that we put in the product. So there's a certain expectation actually of what we expect to see because of the ingredients that's being put into the product. So, just something as simple as cocoa butter, because cocoa butter is one of the butters that we have in the body butters. And so that in the simplest form, everybody knows that cocoa butter is one of the things that naturally helps to
that naturally heals.
And we have the 100% raw cocoa butter in our product. So we know that, and then in the quantity or the ratio that we have it in, we know that it's going to give some level of some type of results. And so we've really been seeing some excellent results, and even just the silky smoothness of the product on your skin and how it leaves the skin feeling, and it doesn't leave the skin feeling oily or looking oily. So you can even actually use it on your face or use it as a base to your makeup. I know some persons based on how you work your makeup, you can actually even use it as a base because it's natural. Everything is 100% natural. So you're actually going to be healing, cleaning, and cleansing your skin as you are actually healing the skin from the inside as you put the product on. So we're just grateful that we've been seeing the type of results that we've been seeing with the body butter. So it's more than just a body butter, because there are many body butters out there, and people just use it because of how it feels, and because the majority of them are natural. But we actually have medicinal ingredients in these body butters that actually bring about results for various disease conditions in the body. Yeah.
Wow, because we have a lot of persons that have eczema in this country, and it's shocking. Like when we were younger, what was eczema? Who knew what that was? I don't remember.
Dry skin. That's all we know. My skin is itching.
Now, my thing is, at the end of the day, I was listening to this Facebook podcast yesterday while I was standing in the food store line, and this gentleman was talking about how these big corporations create these products, and they go about trying to make people believe that these products are all natural and they have this and they have that, but they do it on the premise that there's so little in it that you can barely even know what's in the product. So to me, the fact that and they sell it like, oh, it's 100%, and then if you read when you buy it and you read the bottle, it has like 2% of this, and then 100, the other 99% is alcohol or something.
0.01%.
Or the other thing is alcohol is like the bottle full of alcohol, and they throw in a little thing at the bottom. So it's good to so it's amazing to see that you guys have the products that have the natural ingredients and have it at a level and at a percentage that really does what it says and does what it's supposed to do. That in itself is something that you can be proud of, because like I say, with the big conglomerates and the other companies, they really don't do justice, and they charge you a whole bunch of money for what they don't do as well. Okay, so so what someone there was a question about an email. Do you have an email that they can reach out to you guys in reference to the products as well?
Well, you can use either of emails. My email is darogers69.
Hold on for me. Let me type it while you do it. DA Rogers.
Rogers with a D.
69.
Mm-hmm.
Hotmail. Yeah, Miss Marty. .com.
Dory.
Okay.
Well, it's best to just use her email because she reads her email much faster than I do. So.
Yeah, because you're the busy one. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, she's going to pick that up much faster than I will mine.
You're armed to get some more feedback quicker, eh?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. There is the email. It's darogers69@hotmail.com, and that's Donna Rogers. So you can reach out to her. I'm sure once she gets your information, she will go ahead and have the product sent to you so that you could be able to use those products to grow your hair, get rid of your alopecia, and get rid of your skin eczema and any other type of issues that you may be having in your body that the product is capable of healing. We are on our 54. Don't have on my glasses, forgive me, everybody. We're on our 54-minute mark. We're gonna take a break here, and when we come back from the break, I'm gonna allow the ladies to wrap up, and we'll give all the information again. It'll be on the screen, so you'll be able to get in contact with them to be able to get the products. We'll be right back after these messages.
We're from a different time, yeah, we're of a different breed. Cause what we got is timeless, we supersede. And we hold in the key, yeah, we're tight as can be. We're rolling just like a key. Ooh, getting caught in the mist is a minute they'll never get out of. We're feel the moonlight, baby, 'cause we're dynamite. Ain't nobody gonna hold us down. Break all the rules, let them run and hide, baby, 'cause we're dynamite. Gonna let the world know.
And we're back. I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you to Commonwealth Drugs and Medical Supply, the distributors of the Black Opal line of products, for being a sponsor of the Whole Woman Show. They have been faithful to the cause. Of course, Black Opal is what I use. They have the most amazing matte lipsticks, and you know, I have my favorite, my Fab Fuchsia and my Indigo, the blue one that I put on when I'm feeling like really fierce. But the thing about Black Opal is it is owned by women of color, and it's for women of color, and they have come in and they've gotten a whole slew of new design of the products, and they've brought out 3 new foundations. So if you had a problem finding your foundation in Black Opal, you can go in and it's been revamped. So go in and go to the leading drugstores in the country, any of the leading drugstores in the country, and you will be able to find Black Opal products there. And one of the things that I know that's happening over at Black Opal, before COVID came, I know that training was being done on the young ladies that work in each of the drugstores that carries the products, so that when you go in as an individual, they can give you a better experience in terms of purchase the products you purchase. They were training them, letting them know what's in the products, letting them know how to match the skin type so that you could be able to get your proper skin color, your proper shade for your makeup. So go into any of the leading pharmacies, drugstores in the country, and get some Black Opal, and you will have a different experience. You'll see. Go ahead and give it a try. Thanks again to everyone over there at Commonwealth Drugs and Medical Supply. The brand ambassador for the Black Opal product now is Cody Rowe, and Cody is an awesome makeup artist. Starting in the next week or 2, she's going to be continuing to do my makeup. Anytime you see any of my shows and my makeup looks good, it's because of Cody. She knocks that out of the park every time. So thank you, Cody. And thank you, Commonwealth Drugs and Medical Supply. Okay, we're back, guys. And one of the things that I said prior was that, okay, there's a question coming in from another viewer. Will there be any holiday specials on the products? Does the products come as a kit?
Don, you want to take that?
We can make some arrangements for that.
Okay.
Yes, there will be.
We'll be doing some specials, yes.
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Lockhart.
Just let us know what you need, and then we'll package it up.
Yes, exactly. And then
Okay.
put a special on it.
Okay. She wants a special for the ladies on today's show. Okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna advocate for all the ladies watching the show, and I'm gonna ask the ladies to once they make the product, to give you guys a discount on the pricing. Now that'll be up to them how much discount, but once you go on, just say when you call them, or when you email them, just say the name Regina or the Whole Woman Show, and you'll get they'll provide you with a discount. So if you come back to watch, if you come back to watch the show,
yes.
Listen, I have that kind of clout, and I did the show. I did the show with Donna and Dorian without saying this beforehand, because I just wanted people to see the quality of what they did and the standard by which they did what they did, before I said to everybody that both of these young ladies are my very first cousins. Our mothers are all sisters.
Yes.
All of our mothers and sisters. So I intentionally did that because I wanted people, because sometimes people think that because you're family, you bring them on and just let them talk and say stuff, and you go behind the brand because you're family. I wanted them to see before that was said, what the amazing work and the dedication that you guys put into the products that you create, and the way in which you hold integrity with the brand. Before I mentioned that. Now, they're my cousins, everybody.
Yes.
They're my first cousins.
I had a picture close by, Gino, and I just wanted to show right quick just a little thing of what my hair sort of looks like.
Yes.
Where is it?
Okay. Bring it up.
And over this way. Yeah.
Tilt it forward a
Yeah.
little. Yeah.
Bring it.
There
Yeah.
you go.
That's her. Yeah, that's her hair before she cut it and started over. Her actual natural hair.
Yeah. So, let's just see, that what she was saying, what we said earlier, but I really got damaged really bad. And I was like, okay, must be my sign to go natural. And so I took the leap.
But I like the natural on you, Dory. I like it. It's nice.
I'm getting used to it. I am not used to it. I'm getting used to it. But thank you so much. Thank you.
Your girlie got no hair under here and it blew. Okay. It grew enough. It grew enough for her to pat it down and put a weave in. Okay.
Wow.
It's growing. I would like to take this opportunity. Yeah, I love my natural hair. I did this because I just wanted to change it. My daughter was like, Mommy, you didn't think about it. You should have thought about it. I did it because I just wanted to change. And I absolutely positively love my natural hair. It's beautiful. And I enjoy just being able to get up, wash my hair, do like this, and walk out the house. You guys.
One quick plug, please, Miss Wiley. The product actually is not just for natural hair. Actually, all hair types can use all of the products. Yes, because before I went natural, my hair was still permed, and I was using my product on my permed hair, and I was getting excellent growth results, like I said. So it's all hair types,
Yeah. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. I know that one of the things that I'm proud of is the fact that you guys are working together, because like I say, first because you're females, and then because you're family, and people believe that because of those two things in itself that you're not capable of achieving anything or accomplishing anything. But I speak against that over you guys, and I decree and I declare favor and blessings and success with the business. You guys continue to inspire other young women, other business entrepreneurs in the country, especially in this time and in this season. Like you said, you had some challenges when COVID kicked in, and I see that you didn't lay down and play dead. You are now working around the issues and moving forward into the vein in which you guys need to be, even into moving internationally, and that makes me proud. Anything that I can do in terms of marketing or anything, just reach out to me and I will be there. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Several occasions we watch the sun come up.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We really appreciate the time and the opportunity that you have given us. Thank you so much, Pauline Lockhart. We receive it in the name of Jesus. Gina, we love you. We love you. We thank you for your show. We love your show, and you're doing a beautiful job. God bless, and may God continue to bless this program and take it everywhere that He intends to take it. Be blessed.
I agree.
All of the women who keep on the show and anybody else who was on the show, thank you so much for hearing us and for your questions. We appreciate you all, and we really do hope and pray that your experience is as good as our experience has been since using the products.
Amen.
Yes. Thank you so much. And the guys, thank you so much for being here. Tasha Raming, my girl, Tommy Ferguson, my girl, my nephew. I didn't get to put up his stream. Hi, my nephew. How you doing, precious boy? Thanks for the support.
Here as well. Yes, he does.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for supporting every week. I appreciate you guys so much. I look forward to seeing you next week, Tuesday. Every Tuesday on time, 1 o'clock. Every Tuesday, the Whole Woman Show will be here. Thank you for the support. See you guys next time. Bye. Love you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.